beneath the velvet cloak of history, where ancient tales whisper through stained glass hues, lies the extraordinary life of a man whose generosity knew no bounds. He is a figure shrouded in legend, yet his unwavering faith and boundless compassion continue to illuminate our world, reminding us that true giving is a divine act. Prepare to journey into the heart of a saint whose legacy transcends centuries. Welcome to The Cross Remains, where we explore the eternal truths of our Catholic faith and the inspiring lives that have shaped it. My name is Michael, and in this video, we delve into the remarkable story of Saint Nicholas, a man whose very name has become synonymous with selfless generosity and unwavering devotion. His life, steeped in miracles and acts of profound charity, offers us a beacon of hope and a powerful example of Christian living. Join us as we uncover the true spirit of this beloved saint, whose influence stretches far beyond the festive season. Born in the late 3rd century in Patara, Lycia, a province of the Byzantine Empire in what is now modern-day Turkey, Nicholas entered a world grappling with both Roman rule and the burgeoning Christian faith. His wealthy parents, devout Christians themselves, raised him in an environment of deep piety and instilled in him the values of charity and compassion from a young age. Even as a child, Nicholas exhibited a profound spiritual inclination, spending much of his time in prayer and study of the Holy Scriptures. Tragedy struck early in Nicholas's life when a devastating plague swept through his homeland, claiming the lives of both his parents. This profound loss, though heartbreaking, solidified his resolve to dedicate his life entirely to God. Inheriting a vast fortune, the young Nicholas faced a pivotal choice. Many would have indulged in a life of luxury, but Nicholas, guided by his deep faith and the teachings of Christ, chose a path of radical self-giving, forever altering his destiny and countless others. One of the most famous tales illustrating Nicholas's boundless charity involves a desperate father and his 3 daughters. This man, once prosperous, had lost his wealth and could not afford dowries for his daughters, condemning them to a life of servitude or worse. Upon hearing of their plight, Nicholas, in an act of profound humility and discretion, decided to help. This story is central to understanding the true nature of Saint Nicholas's generosity. Under the cloak of night, Nicholas secretly tossed a bag of gold through the open window of the impoverished family's home, providing a dowry for the eldest daughter. He repeated this benevolent act for the 2nd daughter. For the 3rd, however, the father, determined to discover his mysterious benefactor, remained vigilant. As Nicholas dropped the 3rd bag of gold, the father caught him, recognizing the young man he knew to be a devout Christian. The grateful father fell to his knees, but Nicholas, ever humble, implored him not to reveal his identity, wishing all the glory to go to God. This remarkable act of charity, performed with such secrecy and selflessness, cemented Nicholas's reputation as a compassionate and truly devout follower of Christ. It perfectly encapsulates the essence of Christian giving, to act without seeking praise or recognition, but solely out of love for one's neighbor and God. Nicholas's reputation for piety and good works spread throughout the region. When the bishopric of Myra became vacant, the local clergy and people, guided by divine inspiration, chose Nicholas as their next bishop. This was an unexpected turn for a man who sought only to serve in quiet humility. Yet he accepted this sacred calling, understanding it as God's will for his life, to lead and shepherd the flock in Myra. As Bishop of Myra, Saint Nicholas became known for his unwavering defense of the Christian faith, particularly during the brutal persecutions under the Roman Emperor Diocletian. He fearlessly preached the gospel, comforted the persecuted, and remained steadfast in his convictions, even enduring imprisonment and torture for his beliefs. His courage in the face of such adversity solidified his status as a true spiritual leader and martyr for the faith. One of the pivotal moments in St. Nicholas's life, and indeed in early church history, was his participation in the First Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. Here, he stood firm against the Arian heresy, which denied the divinity of Christ. Though historical accounts vary in detail, the tradition holds that Nicholas was a passionate defender of Orthodox belief, arguing vehemently for the true nature of Jesus Christ as both fully human and fully divine. The theological debates at Nicaea were crucial for establishing the foundational doctrines of Christianity. St. Nicholas's presence and advocacy underscored the importance of upholding the truth of the Incarnation, a truth central to Catholic theology. His unwavering commitment to Christ's divinity continues to inspire us to defend the core tenets of our faith, even in the face of modern challenges and misunderstandings. Beyond his theological prowess, Bishop Nicholas was renowned for his pastoral care and miraculous interventions. Countless stories recount his aid to sailors, the poor, and the oppressed. He was known to quiet storms with his prayers, save innocent men from unjust execution, and provide miraculous provisions during times of famine. These acts solidified his reputation as a heavenly intercessor and a shepherd who truly cared for his flock. One particularly poignant miracle tells of Nicholas resurrecting 3 young boys who had been murdered and pickled in a barrel by a wicked butcher. This gruesome tale, though legendary, highlights the depths of despair from which Nicholas was believed to offer salvation, reinforcing his image as a protector of the innocent and a bringer of life even in the darkest circumstances. This powerful story showcases the miraculous intervention attributed to St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas passed away on December 6, 343 AD, and was buried in his episcopal city of Myra. Immediately after his death, veneration for him spread rapidly throughout the Christian world. His tomb became a pilgrimage site, and countless miracles were attributed to his intercession. The very date of his death, December 6th, is now celebrated as St. Nicholas Day, marking a prelude to the Christmas season for many. Over the centuries, the devotion to St. Nicholas grew exponentially, transforming him into one of the most beloved saints in both Eastern and Western Christianity. His cult spread from the Byzantine Empire to Russia, across Europe, and eventually to the Americas. Churches were dedicated in his honor, and countless works of art depicted his life and miracles, cementing his place in the hearts of the faithful. The relics of St. Nicholas remained in Myra until the 11th century. However, in 1087, during a time of great political and religious upheaval, Italian sailors from Bari famously rescued his remains from Myra, bringing them to Bari, Italy, where they are enshrined in the Basilica di San Nicola. This event further fueled the devotion to the saint, drawing pilgrims from all corners of Europe. The most recognizable aspect of St. Nicholas's legacy in modern culture is, of course, his connection to Santa Claus. This transformation began in Europe, particularly in the Netherlands, where Sinterklaas, a Dutch contraction of St. Nicholas, became a figure who delivered gifts to children on December 6th. This tradition, brought to America by Dutch immigrants, eventually merged with other festive figures to create the global icon we know today. While the popular image of Santa Claus may seem far removed from the historical Bishop of Myra, the core essence of Nicholas's spirit of generosity and gift-giving remains. It is a powerful reminder that even secular traditions can often trace their roots back to profound acts of Christian charity and devotion. Understanding this connection enriches our appreciation for both the saint and the holiday season. The feast day of St. Nicholas, December 6th, holds significant importance for Catholics, especially in many European countries. It is a day not merely for gift-giving, but for reflection on the virtues Nicholas embodied: faith, humility, and selfless love. Children often leave out shoes or stockings to be filled with treats, echoing the saint's secret acts of kindness. What can we, as modern Catholics, learn from St. Nicholas? Firstly, his life is a testament to radical generosity. In a world often driven by self-interest, Nicholas reminds us of Christ's call to love our neighbor as ourselves, to give without expecting anything in return, and to find joy in alleviating the suffering of others. This is the enduring message of St. Nicholas. Secondly, St. Nicholas exemplifies unwavering faith. He endured persecution, defended the truth of the gospel, and lived a life completely surrendered to God's will. His courage in the face of adversity challenges us to stand firm in our beliefs, even when it is difficult, and to trust in divine providence, knowing that God is always with us. Thirdly, Nicholas's humility is a powerful lesson. His secret acts of charity, his reluctance to be praised, and his constant pointing to God as the source of all good remind us that true virtue often flourishes in quiet service. In a culture that often celebrates outward recognition, Nicholas beckons us to cultivate an interior life of humble devotion. The legacy of St. Nicholas is not just about historical tales. It is a living inspiration. His example encourages us to actively seek opportunities to serve, to defend the truth of our faith, and to practice radical charity in our daily lives. Every act of kindness, every moment of selfless giving, echoes the spirit of this great saint. As we reflect on the life of St. Nicholas, we are called to embody his virtues in our own lives. May we strive for his generosity, emulate his unwavering faith, and cultivate his profound humility. Let his story be a reminder that one person, dedicated to Christ, can indeed change the world, one selfless act at a time. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the life of St. Nicholas. We hope his story has brought you peace, devotion, and a deeper connection with Catholic tradition. May his intercession guide us all in lives of greater faith and charity. If you were inspired by the story of St. Nicholas, please consider supporting The Cross Remains by liking this video, sharing it with your friends and family, and subscribing to our channel for more enriching Catholic content. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss our new videos. Your support helps us continue to share these eternal truths, because his love endures forever.